In the darkness and with lines of communication cut, just how destructive this earthquake had been was at first difficult to establish. No one died in this car park, but if its state is anything to go by, it doesn't look promising. On paper, it's considerably bigger than that which struck Haiti just weeks ago. In reality, it's not expected to have been as devastating. Its epicenter 200 miles southwest of the capital, Santiago, and 22 miles underground. But tell that to the 700,000 living in Concepcion, Chile's second largest city, much closer to the epicenter and likely to have felt the full force of the tremor. And just as they'd done in Haiti, so Chileans spilled out onto the streets, fearful the numerous aftershocks as strong as 6.9 would cause more buildings to cave in. The injured made their way to emergency centers and hospitals. This woman says she didn't have the strength to open the door as the walls were falling down around her. Another says she was alone on the 11th floor and hid under the bed. She heard people shouting outside and wanted to get out. This woman was on the 17th floor. It was terrible, she said. I came down by the staircase and thank God we're okay. This man jumped out of bed when he felt the tremor. Everyone, he said, started running. Given the location and magnitude of this earthquake, sea level readings suggested it had also triggered a tsunami. A region-wide alert may now have been lifted, but authorities remain on guard. Quick to lend a hand also the country's president, manning the phones at a Santiago emergency response centre. While declaring a state of catastrophe, she also appealed for calm. Three specialist teams are out trying to restore communications, she explained. We've had a huge earthquake. We're doing everything we can. Any information we get, we will share immediately. We cannot rule out other casualties. And that tally is steadily rising. It may not prove to be as destructive as Chile's 1960 earthquake, which measured a record 9.5 on the Richter scale, killing more than 1,700 people. But only daylight will reveal just how much devastation has really been caused. Paul Harrison, Sky News.
Well, joining us now on the phone from Santiago is British holidaymaker Sandra Downs. She arrived in the area last night and was woken up by the earthquake. Sandra, thanks very much for joining us. It must have been absolutely terrifying. Take us through what happened.
It's 2:45 this morning. We felt the bed vibrate just very slightly, then the vibration got worse and we started to shake and the walls started to crack in the hotel and we all went downstairs. There was no apparent devastation outside, so we just stayed downstairs huddled together. And from 5 o'clock until 7:30 this morning, we had slight aftershock tremors. And as far as we know, according to the television, there have been 2 flyovers that have collapsed and people killed. And the airport is closed, but we do have communication with internal phones, electricity, so we're okay at the moment.
And did you realise what was going on at the time? Did you stand under a doorway? What did you do?
No, just shock. We didn't move. We just lay in bed, and then as the tremor just got worse, we suddenly realised it was an earthquake. So we just stayed where we were, and everybody else in the hotel just stayed where we were. And as soon as it stopped, we then just all got together and went outside and just waited for the aftershock. But that was very mild, but we were told it was 8.5 on the Richter scale.
Had there been any aftershocks since, or was it just in the immediate minutes and hours afterwards?
We've had about 3 between the hours of 5 o'clock and 7:30 this morning.
And did you have any help, support from staff in the hotel? Did they appreciate what was going on?
Yes, they were very good. It was well organised, so we had no problems here.
OK, Sandra Downs, thanks very much for joining us, and do stay safe, and we hope you get home safely.
OK, thank you.